When I was much younger in faith, more than a decade ago, I'm still a young boy in faith. I'm learning to walk. And I thank God for great brothers and sisters helping me. But then in my church at Lagos, I was serving in the choir and as well helping with the technical team. So the technical unit leader then, who also doubled as the interpretation unit leader, Bro Olaolu, now Reverend Olaolu Oluokun. During a church program, that day, most of our interpreters then were not in church. So Bro Olaolu just walked to me. He walked up to me that day and said, Joel, I want you to go up and interpret for the next minister. I looked at him like he was joking that day. I said, Bro Olaolu, I've never done this before. He said, yes, I know. He smiled. He said, I know, but I see something in you. And I believe you can do it. That was all he said. He did not pray for me. He didn't lay his hand on me. He never passed any mantle. Nothing dramatic. He just told me one sentence. I believe you can do it. That day, I didn't do a perfect job, but I did a good job. So when we are saying expectation, I simply define expectation this morning for us as what you believe will happen. It is what you see before it becomes real. As a leader, you carry expectations. Expectations for yourself, expectations for your team, expectations for what God can do through your ministry and through your leadership. Dr. Miles Monroe of blessed memory said, and I quote, "You will never be greater than the vision that guides you." What you expect is connected to what you see, and what you see will determine how far you go eventually. If you expect small things, you will do small things. If you expect great things, you will attempt great things. Expectation is not wishful thinking. It is faith with a picture. Permit me to share just 3 points about expectation this morning. And the number one that I will share is your expectation of yourself determines your growth. Before you lead anyone, you must first lead yourself. And how you lead yourself depends on what you expect from yourself. John C. Maxwell teaches that leadership is influence. But the first person you must influence is yourself. If you expect to remain the same, you will remain the same. If you expect to grow, you'll put yourself in position to grow. You will read books, you'll attend trainings, you'll ask questions, you will seek mentors. And I believe we all want to grow. That's part of the reasons why we are here this morning. You don't need to wait for someone to push you. You must place that expectation on yourself. Leaders, this morning, what are you expecting from yourself this year, 2026? The number two that I will share with us, your expectation of your team determines their performance. We've always heard this saying that it starts and ends with leaders. Here's the truth many leaders do not understand. People rise to the expectation placed on them. If you expect your team members to be lazy, I tell you they will be lazy. If you expect them to be excellent, they will take up that challenge to meet up with the standard. Brother Lalo did not see a confused young believer. He saw a future interpreter. And that I became. Because he saw it. Dr. Miles Monroe further said, the greatest gift you can give someone is to believe in their potential. As a leader, your job is not just to correct people. Your job is to see what they can become, even when they do not know, and call it out. Some of your team members are waiting for someone to believe in them. Some of them had never seen any leader who will look at them and say, I see something in you. Be that leader. The number 3 points that I will share quickly. Your expectation of God determines your results. This is the most important one. You're not leading alone. No. You are leading with God in you, by your side, and walking through you. And your expectation of what God can do through your ministry, through your leadership, matters. Ephesians 3:20 says, God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can think or ask. But notice, that passage didn't stop there. It says further, according to the power that works in us. God responds to expectation. When you come to him expecting nothing, you receive nothing. When you come expecting great things, God moves. Some of us are leading with low expectations of God. We plan small. We pray weak prayers. We expect little. We plan our fellowship programs expecting if we just get few of our members. We plan our session programs, even from our planning, from the venue, the hall, the seating arrangements. We just expect some tents. Maybe if we could have about 50 people in our session of more than 10 churches. Our conference programs. We just arrange few chairs. If we can get 100 or some few. And our prayer, everything, our expectation is always limited to that. No wonder the kind of results we get. But God is saying expect more. Ask for more. Believe for more. This year, personally, I am expecting God to do things in the NBC Youth that we have never seen before. I do not know how. I do not have all the answers. But I am expecting. What are you expecting from God in your ministry, in your leadership, in this great association and the conference this year? Let me land with this. Leadership is not just about what you do. It is about what you see. And what you see is shaped by what you expect. Expect more from yourself. You are not ordinary. Expect more from your team. They are not ordinary. Expect more from God. He is definitely not ordinary. Brother Olu saw something in me before I saw it in myself. Today I stand before you as one who can even stand to speak. Stand before you As an interpreter, I stand before you as a leader. Because one man carried expectation for my life. You have that same power. Somewhere in your unit, in your fellowship, in this great association, there is someone waiting for you to believe in them. There is someone whose life will change because you expected great things from them. Be that leader. Expect more in this year 2026. See more. Become more. And watch God do what only He can do through you and in you.